welcome to Movie News and Chill, where we love movies and we just love to chill. My name is Tyler, and today we are reviewing the newest Marvel movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, is a superhero movie about Scott Lang and his family who accidentally get trapped inside the quantum realm, a microscopic universe underneath our very own. But when Scott discovers there's other living life forms there, he soon finds out there's a new threat, not just to them, but the entire multiverse itself, Kang the Conqueror. Starring Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Jonathan Majors, Katherine Newton, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Michael Douglas. Before we begin, you have to know this is a spoiler-filled review. Alright, I'm going to say the good, the bad, all the good jazz. So if you haven't seen the film, please don't watch this video. But if you have, let's go. Woohoo! Man, finally, we're finally in the Phase 5 of Marvel. No more controversy, no more inconsistencies from Phase 4. What could possibly go wrong? Right? Okay, let's be clear. Unfortunately, Phase 5 isn't starting off as strong as I would like it to be. But come on, Phase 4, in my opinion, was way too overhated for all this mess. Let's start off with the good. First of all, Paul Rudd still does an excellent job as Ant-Man. Alright, he's still funny, still charming. I still find it hilarious the fact that Ant-Man, out of all people, has a whole trilogy before Black Widow. Ant-Man. That's saying a lot. Evangeline Lilly also does a good job as a character of the Wasp. Now, personally, I wish she had a little bit more screen time because I think she kind of gets overlooked as far as like the other MCU characters, really. Which is kind of sad because she's one of the few, female superheroes, and for the fact that in the comics she's one of the original Avengers actually. But it is what it is. But I do appreciate how comic accurate her costume looks though. And now for the bad part of the movie. I gotta say, I didn't really care for Katherine Newton, who plays Cassie Lang. She just didn't really leave an impression on me. She was really just there doing the pretty much what Ant-Man the Wasp does, but on a lamer scale. But I don't know, she's just there just to set up the Young Avengers, so I guess I'm looking forward to that. Also, the quantum realm itself is just kind of generic. I mean, come on, let's be honest, guys. We've seen worlds like this before, actually. I mean, it's supposed to be described like this microscopic universe that no one's ever seen it before. But if you were to tell me there's like a cutscene from one of the Star Wars movies, I would believe it. You can't tell me this scene in particular doesn't remind you of at least one Star Wars movie. Maybe even Journey to the Center of the Earth. I dare you to tell me the difference. And then there's MODOK. I'm convinced it doesn't matter if it's comics, animation, even live action, the character of MODOK just doesn't translate anywhere. I mean, you're talking about a villain with a giant head and a tiny little body. He never works. What did you expect? And now, for the superior part of the movie, we didn't come to see Ant-Man, not the Wasp, but the next Avengers level threat himself. Jonathan Majors as Kang the freaking Conqueror. This dude was easily the best part of the movie. Every scene he was in, he made it intense. Every word he said, it captures your attention. This dude, I'm looking forward to his next Avengers threat. And we can't forget that glorious, glorious post-credit scene of the Council of Kangs. I was just in awe of just seeing this giant arena with all these different Kang variants and the main three. Oh my, who was it? Immortus. It was Ramatut. It was the Scarlet Centurion. Avengers 5 could be lit. On a side note, look out for Jonathan Majors. That brother could be a star. But what really grinds my gears, who came up with the bright idea? Who came up with the audacity to kill off Kang the Conqueror in his first introduction with ants? Ants! I just hope in the near future they will utilize Kang just a little bit more. Now, don't get me wrong, he has a lot of good things in the movie in general, but I don't want him just to be conquered by name. Like, give me a reason why you're feared. Matter of fact, give me a scene like this. You dare. That's all I ask.
Overall, I give the film a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's kind of a weak start to the Phase 5 of the MCU. It still has its high moments, but mostly revolving around Kang the Conqueror. But if you take him out the film, it's basically just another standard sci-fi flick, and the MCU should be way more than just standard at this point. So if you're a longtime Ant-Man fan or just a superhero fan in general, looking for something new to watch this weekend, I personally can recommend it. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on all my social medias. This has been Tyler from Movie News and Chill.